Yo, 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 so, welcome. I've got the wife holding the camera today, and no, I don't mean Alex. Alex is in the Philippines. He's doing some recce's for our con in March that we're going to be going to. Hope you're well, brother. Alex has asked me to unbox this live so that everyone on the group and the pages can see it. I don't like really flying solo, but I can't do any worse than he did last time, so that's a positive. This box is battered to shit, so I have no idea what the condition is under there. I haven't looked down at I haven't pulled it up, I haven't seen it yet, so I have no idea what condition, but it's taken a bit of a kick in on its journey here. It had a lot of stopovers as well, so it was in about 6 or 7 different places. So it's here. Everybody that knows me knows that Thanos is my favourite character, Marvel, anywhere, anything. So this is a really big moment for me. This pre-order has been going on for about a year. People are getting a hand. And unfortunately for a lot of people there has been some issues with the damages. So fingers crossed, if you hear any swearing or anything like that, you know what's happened. Let's take the photo. I've cut them all up, so let's have a look and see what's going on. You alright there, baby? You okay?
Yeah.
That's
Alex Thomas is watching.
Ah, hello my brother. Miss you very much. Okay, so like people have been talking about, it's massive. He is absolutely huge. I understand now what people are talking about scale wise. That's a monster. That's a monstrous piece. Mad shout out to my boy Jay. He just got this in, and me and him have very similar collecting tastes. Usually we like the same stuff, and he told me this could be his best ever piece, and he has some real good ones. So I'll take this out in a second, but first things first. Yeah, it's heavy enough. Oh, and there's some batteries. I didn't notice that. That's for the gauntlet, I guess. You get some batteries in there. Should have really taped across that so then batteries don't come out. Little efforts, those little efforts. That's what made the difference. Ooh. Throwing this here. Can't see anything sort of out of place. Oh, wait a minute. No, everything. So far, we might be okay. Let's see. First things first. Let's go out and see. Yeah, it's a decent weight, man. It's a decent weight. And Christ, it's sizing. This came out. The prototype is exceptional. My boy, he's seen it, so I haven't got to see the prototype in person. So let's have a look what we can do. Okay, so you've got the base under there. I've got 243 of 750, so a little bit in the middle, not too crazy. Not bad at all. Okay. I'm trusting you there, my second wife, to do a good job of you filming it, because Alex usually is concentrating on the garden or some other shit around about now. Okay. First things first. Let's have a little look at this.
I'm showing everyone Neo.
I haven't got a turntable, so I'm just going to check. There's a bit of there's been some damages on this. This doesn't look too bad. Can't see anything as yet. Where was it? So there was this bit here. Mine's okay. So let me check it over. I'm sorry if I'm being a little bit anal while I'm on camera, but unfortunately this is a lot of money and literally 0 issues will be tolerated. There were some cracks. I really dislike this paint. I really don't like this. This is the bit I don't like at all. There should have been a little bit of a darker blue in there, and then a lighter blue, and then a white. I think that's a bit shit, that. It's a good thing it's at the bottom. The back of it looks great. Wires look great. No chips, no scratches, no nothing yet. See anything, my love? You can speak, baby. You've got a lovely little voice. Don't be afraid to share it. Okay, this looks all right. There's no chips or damages here. So far, so good. Now, the important bit. Let's get the big boy out. Oh, I see some scuffs on the knees.
Have you seen the detail in the seat?
What's that, bub?
Look.
Yeah. Yeah, you check. You keep doing that. You're doing a good job. It's a really good weight, this figure. This is a good weight. Now look, no rattling, so that's a start. You do get that with some of the more bulkier characters. A lot of Hulks have that. A little bit of a scuff on the corner of the neck there. Just the slightest touch. That's probably where, when it was freshly painted, they... Let's have a look. Wait. No, not yet. Let's have a look at the bits you can't see when he's sitting down. Okay, so see, that's still, this is why we have lights.
What's my electricity bill?
Let's have a look at this. Got a big hole up his arse, that's good. I agree with Jay actually, the paint on the boots could have been a bit sharper. Yeah, some of the lines. Let's have a look, the back of it looks okay. A couple of boys got scuffed up the top here, at the back. That looks all right, this looks all right. Neck, anything you see? He is bloody weighty, I tell you. Forearms, is that a scuff there? Let's have a look. That's quite
I think it looks better in the natural light.
Oh, what, before I did the video?
Before you put the light on.
This is really hard to manoeuvre, it's quite heavy. Ugh. Alright, so that's it sitting down. Okay, so before you mean a little better, just off, on, off. Bear in mind, lots of people will see this, so if
on,
you're wrong,
probably.
Right, there you are, good. Okay, so.
Don't drop him, Gio.
Yeah.
Dave Cassie's getting nervous.
Yeah, don't listen, don't compare me to Alex, okay? Listen, I'm smooth, don't worry about me.
Yeah, there's no snapping.
I'm not going to snap no shit, I'll tell you. If I snap something, somebody's going to die. It's a couple of... Yeah, I can see something, I don't know if that's a little scuff in there or what that is. I can see something in there. Just the tiniest of little marks. Because of this texturing, because of this texturing, anywhere that this touches on something, so I'm going to pick up the polystyrene. I've got to say that the variant colour in the blue is not as vibrant in person. This blue is not as different as it looks in photographs. There's a little bit on the leg as well. To be honest with you, all in all, so far, I'm pretty happy with that. That's okay. It's not too bad at all. All right, so let's.
Who's statue collecting RaddTitan.com? Is that Alex?
That's us, man.
He said yo-yo.
Alex is probably doing this.
Someone says Alex has a very female voice.
Yeah, he needs me to masculate that shit, man. All right, let's have a look. So this come out pretty well. Let's get it in the light so you can see. It looks pretty sick as fuck, to be honest. I'm happy with that. It looks nice. Some friend of mine had like some chips.
Oh, it's like a spine.
Yes. Oh, see, we can replace Alex. We don't need him, babe. Me and you.
Yeah, we don't need him.
Me and you. Love the crush.
Leave him in the Philippines.
That's it. Stay there with the volcano, bitch. Right, so what apparently you do here is you line this up, so hopefully the magnets are good and strong. And what I want to try and do is I'm going to just lift the figure slightly so I can slip this under. Because look, that's a tighter. No, that's
Darren Williams says, is the neck piece PVC? Neck plate, sorry.
This. Have to take off, actually, Jen, with your hand, touch this. Just touch it, just touch. Does it feel warm or cold? Does it feel cold? Does it feel warm? What does it feel?
Cold.
Yeah, it's cold. No, it doesn't feel like PVC.
I feel like Debbie McGee. Paul Daniels.
That says bad things about me. You can see there I've got a little bit of scuff on there. I reckon that when they were QCing this piece and they checked the magnets on the head and took it straight off, I think they've caught it on the edge there. It's not, listen, this ain't, someone else is going to say something. There you go, that's even more. When you're putting this arm in, make sure you lift the figure slightly from this side, because I think that's why people are getting scuffs on theirs. You have to lift the figure up slightly and then slip that all the way in. I'm not seeing anything here, this looks okay. His foot though, look at that. That foot is, go down like that. Look at how that foot sits up. And you see that? Just sits slightly off, like he's not quite touching on that bottom part. It's only from that angle, but it's like that foot isn't down. See? You can see through it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing horrendous.
I've got to say, my camera works better than Alex's.
Well, we know that. We know that. Couple of little things. That bit there, which I don't know yet what that is, so I'm going to have a little go at that in a minute. I'm going to give a cloth and see what I can find, because there are little bits that are stuck to it. There's a
polystyrene.
tiny bit of glue that I can see there of some description or something. There's a little bit of a flaw in that thigh that I can see. There's something here which I think this is what people were talking about before, which is there's a little nick on that. At the moment, there's nothing for me that I would send it back, because, you know...
What's this, yeah?
Well, that's where his gauntlet is going to go on. So it's smoothed off. You can also see on the thigh there, here, in there, and in here, there's a smoother sort of area of texture. If you're really close to it, you can spot this type of stuff. This is a bit of a business. This is fucking well tight, that. Jesus, come on, camera. Oh, so. Got to say, the throne in person is much better than on cameras. It looks a lot duller on camera and in reviews and stuff than it does in hand. The throne is fucking crazy, absolutely crazy.
Someone
Nuts.
said, Dave Cassie said, your wife is killing it, Gio. I feel like I broke in and I'm watching with you.
Yes. Join, man. Don't need to break in. You're welcome. Come in anytime.
Tom Clancy said, Gio, can you tap the body to see if it's thick cast?
It's thick, man. It's a thick cast. Look, so look, come close so you can hear this. So listen. You hear that? It's pretty thick, man. It's definitely thick. Listen, no. Point the camera at me, I'm gonna stop. No piece is solid, or should be solid everywhere, because remember that when these get a knock, or when they're in shipping, or somebody knocks the box, drops the box, the impact has to have somewhere to go. That's really important. So no matter how thick a cast should be, there should be areas where the impact, the vibration can travel into a void of some kind. So you don't want a solid piece. I mean, this is meant to be like 41 to 46 pounds, and it's really heavy as it is. Any more, and this is undisplayable. I mean, I'm gonna put this on the bottom of on the floor. So, you know, let's get to the. Oh, let's get to this. Hope this is all right. So.
Cody Spence says, where will you display it, Gio?
It's going into my 100cm cube underneath the television with Silver Surfer on this side and him here. I got the coin. Check out CNZ Trading if you want the Thanos coin. I've got the coin which matches this, which is just like XM standard, so really good. Now this is the gauntlet. Really like the paint on this. I love the sort of mottled effect they've managed to get, and the gems look fantastic. Really nice, man. Really nice. I have to say a huge improvement on XM's gems. I mean, you can see inside of it, it's like light in the centre and fades out, which is really, really clever. This is the battery thing, which I have no idea what I'm meant to do with this. Take this off, or yeah, there you are. And there's the two batteries that go inside. So let's get into that just before. Also, something to remember, if you are going to put batteries in anything, try to avoid the premium kind. I know that sounds really stupid, but like me and Alex have both had terrible experiences with the best stuff. So Duracell, some of the really top premium brands, they're the ones that leak. The shit crap stuff, this sort of shite that, you know, costs next to nothing, this is the stuff that will actually be okay. So you put the batteries in, put it down.
Corey Davis says, are you going to have a custom head made?
You know what, I haven't even checked out the portraits yet, so I'm not sure, but I really am. I'm loving both. I think that the so that's all in there. Now let's have a see. Let's see if so you push the button and we don't have any lights that I can see of any kind. See, so that's a bit of a problem.
Damn.
That's not working, that I can see it. So that is a bit of an issue. But
Are they premium batteries?
they're shit batteries, but it doesn't matter. It's not really that I can see. It might have taken a knock, you know. Got to make sure. You can always touch up the ends with a bit of vinegar or something like that if they connect.
Did you put them in the right way?
Probably not. It's that way, innit? Bottom's that way.
Let me see.
Bottom's that. You know, where
Yeah.
the spring is. Yeah, I did do it right. Jesus.
Try
As
again.
bad as Alex with the critiques, man. So let's before even nah. No light up on that gauntlet, so
The batteries don't work.
might be the batteries, could be something else, but it's irrelevant. Really. It's not for me. It's not a priority. If it doesn't work, I'll try some others. If that doesn't work, I'll get in contact with Sideshow. For me, that's not important. And they use the battery holder as the basically the peg. So let's see what happens here. Magnets are strong, goes on fine, no issues there. Okay, so other than the batteries, as the gauntlet not lighting up, we're all right so far. Now this exclusive head take a bit of a bashing, so let's not like in terms of quality, just had some scuffages on it and some cracks on it. I've got a little sort of bit of something there, which you can see.
What is that?
I don't know, it looks like something. I have to give all this a wipe anyway. But, you know, always handy to have one of these microfiber cloths around the place. You can give everything a little bit of a going over and see, because sometimes, look, yeah, it's gone. See? Right, so it's fainter. It's a little bit there, but it's minor. Give everything a touch. Let's have a look and see if there's any bleeding on the teeth. There is ever so slightly a bit of bleeding on the bottom row of the teeth. You can see. See that? That's more down that way. See there? There's ever so slightly.
Maybe he doesn't floss.
Thanos always flosses. So let's try and keep this gentleman. Now that's really handy, because now with that exclusive head on there, you can't see this scuff underneath the neck. That's how that's happened.
I can't see that because of the light.
Yeah, come out.
Maybe shut the blinds.
Oh yeah, I can see what you mean.
It's gone really dark.
Let's focus in on there. Let's tap it if you ever want clarity. Just tap. There you are. Yeah, so it covers that little scuff that I have on the neck. Overall, I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, there is a bit of a bleed on them teeth. I can see it. It's not the best. It's not the best example. I've seen better ones in review and in pictures, but you have to be seriously close. I may still contact Sideshow about that, to be honest. I may still get in contact with them and get them to send me another cleaner head. It's not horrendous, but... And then you've got the regular. So for you, they're going to be buying the collector's edition. Let's have a look at this. Wow, this is really nice as well. It's a really nice head, that.
Which one's the exclusive?
That's the exclusive, the grin.
One?
Yeah. This one's a really nice head. Yeah, that's lovely, that. Can you see it okay with the light? So, it's probably your best.
No, that's worse.
Oh, yeah, that's why we have Alex. But yeah, there you are. So.
Why do we have Alex?
To tell me that it looks worse.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that looks nice, man.
Is it worth the money from Rod Motta? I hope I pronounced that right.
I think so. I mean, listen, you got to be really careful you ask me questions like that, because I'm incredibly biased. I love the character. So for me, I actually did really well in taxes on this piece. Jenny's nodding, going, yes, it's worth the money. She knows what I've spent on every piece, so she's saying 100% it's worth the money. I think I have to agree with my mate Jay, who turned around and he said that, you know, this might be the most impressive looking statue that I own. It's got so much presence. It's got a bit of storytelling with the actual, you know, flying vehicle base, you know, with the throne and stuff. You can see the thrusters and the backs. You know, it tells the right story, and I think the figure's exceptional. I love this texturing.
Don't you think the arms of the chair look like guns, and like the skull's gonna like lift up and shoot out stuff?
Oh, baby, so cute.
What?
The back of it is actual thruster as well. So if you go around the back there, you can see in there that that's it. So that obviously propels it forward. These propel it up. These ones propel it up, and that propels it forward. So, all right, let's check out the regular head, because the exclusive is nice, but a lot of people are going to be getting this for the regular, I think, as well. And my advice, Jesus, that's fucking well strong. My advice is get the regular. Forget this, don't worry about this, it's nice, don't get me wrong, and the number is nice. The exclusive is exceptional, very well done. It's a very nice exclusive, but this is by no means an exclusive or fail piece. Don't listen to that shit, it's not true. This is an amazing all-rounder. Let's have a look at this. I actually like the fact they've got the thing there that's going to help with the join, like the guard on the back. So when you put it on here, it's actually, I think it might actually be a bit more seamless. It looks fantastic. That looks great.
His neck's like yours.
Oh, thank you.
Wrinkles.
Well, really, yeah, he's got meathead, isn't it?
Yeah, meathead.
But look at that. I mean, that's great. That's it. That's really nice, man. That is a nice portrait. And it's really that they've got the purples and the blues type of colours perfect from the comic.
Gunderson's on.
Yo, my boy Thor! Yo! I've got the wife in today, my man. The wife is here. I'm super impressed with it, man. It is, you know, it's my, you know, this is my Ghost Rider thought. This is my Ghost Rider. I really am. I'm delighted with it. I think it's monstrous. Is it flawless? As in 10 out of 10, perfection? No. And I tell you, but then again, I've not seen a piece ever in all of the time I've been collecting. All of the thousands of pieces I've seen, I've never seen one that I've said that's flawless. There's always things that you could turn around and say. I've got a couple of little tiny...
Emperor Omar said, congrats, brother.
Thanks, man. Much love over in
There's loads of comments.
Aussie
I'm not getting them all.
Mad love. Well, respond to the people, man. Tell me what they're saying.
Hunter Desta Brownell said, badass looking.
There you are, Good. I love the accent as well. That always helps.
Dave Rose, what head are you going to display it with, Gio?
Do you know what? When I first saw this, I thought it's X. I'm going to do the X. It's got to be that. I think I'm going to switch them. I think that this portrait is so good that it deserves to be seen. I really do. There's a really nice, you know, with the armour here and this head, the way that this, like the shield comes across the back, it really does fit it very, very well. From the certainly from the side view. So if you're looking at it like this, I think this may actually look better. But if you're looking at it head on, I think it has to be the exclusive. Let's have a look here.
Someone's mentioned the Lazy Susan, which is totally unacceptable.
Alex has it. Jenny hates that word, Lazy Susan. We like Party Susan in this house. Party Susan. See, there's subtle differences, you know, with the top here, and then you've got the side, you've got the back on there, which it hasn't there. You've got a little bit more of a... You've got more detail going on in here. Mm-hmm. You know, mask-wise, there's probably more detail in this one than there is in the exclusive. It's just that grin. That grin is really, really important. I'm glad there's the lines and the teeth are very straight. I'm glad he hasn't got that foaming Wolverine shit going on. I'll settle for a little bit of a purple bleed. Yeah, I mean, really, there's nothing in it. And I do know some people that are going to be making a few custom heads for this piece.
Someone's asking you to try the light up function.
Doesn't work. It doesn't work with those batteries, so I'm going to have a look at it and see what I can do. I'm going to check it.
Batteries.
I don't know where they are. I'll look at it later. I'll mess with it later.
Top drawer.
Yeah, I'm not doing that live. I'll do it later. How many? But yeah, I mean, it's monstrous as well, man. It's huge. So thanks for joining me and checking in. I'll take some pictures of it with the Silver Surfer, and if I get the light working, I'll take some photos of that as well. Considering the state that the box is in, I think it's arrived in remarkably good condition, and I won't be asking for a replacement on the body. I may, if this light doesn't work, I need a new gauntlet, and I may need a new X head because the teeth bleed is it's not terrible, but I can see it, which is a problem. Body wise, I'm happy. Throne wise, I'm happy. Everything fits. All the magnets are working very, very well. Sideshow delivered, man. They really delivered. So if you're on the fence about this piece and you're thinking about getting the regular, get the regular. It is well worth the investment. And I didn't actually get stung on taxes. I only paid like £56 in taxes for this piece, which is unbelievable for Sideshow. Usually, I mean, for crapper pieces, less money, I've paid 150, 200 quid nearly. So I did really well with this one. Really good. Really nice. Beautiful piece. And I'm going to let it sit in, and I'm not going to get that new statue hype and get into it's the best piece I've got. I'm going to give it a couple of weeks and we'll see. But definitely for presents, it may be the best piece I have. It's got that Ghost Rider effect, you know, that massive presence. It has that effect on it. Yeah, quality. Very happy. Now, let's get this and let's get this. Okay.
There's not much damage.
No, there's a couple of little tiny things, but you know, it's pretty much how most of my Sideshow stuff comes on a good day. So I'll take this all day long. I was really worried seeing some of the pictures online. I mean, I think there's been some problems. Anyway, get on to me. Thank you very much. Mad love to everybody. Apologies that Alex is not here taking the piss out of me. Just going to have to deal with my wife for now. This isn't a regular occurrence. We're not going solo or doing all of these things. RaddTitan will always be united. But Alex is busy doing RaddTitan business and he can't be here. And he really wanted you to share this. So you have to actually give Alex the credit because I didn't want to do this. So he forced me to do it. So mad love out there to everybody. Thank you all for all the support. Like and sub, all of that business. Stay with us, yeah? Peace.